Halo, assalamualaikum teman-teman. Kali ini saya mau share tentang transit Sun Gate 47. And this is a very significant transit for all of us, because it touches on our ancestral memory, our collective wound, ya, and the path of transformation, baik for us as individuals atau as a collective. Kalau minggu lalu transit gate-nya adalah gate of confusion, yaitu, selalu berusaha untuk memikirkan atau using our mental ability to connect the dots of past experiences. Jadi, kalau ada masalah, kalau ada, isu yang sedang kita hadapi sekarang, kita selalu berusaha melihat ke belakang, and making sense of our experiences. And actually, this is only creating a pattern. Jadi, our pattern of acting atau reacting to what is happening to us in the world is based on our past experiences. Jadi, kalau pengalaman kita di masa lalu itu baik, sehat, ya, the way we react atau respond to the world is going to be healthy as well. Tapi kalau ternyata pengalaman masa lalu itu ya kurang baik, penuh trauma, penuh dengan, unfulfilled or unmet needs ya, berarti, cara kita menghadapi, masa depan juga akan memproyeksikan pengalaman masa lalu. And this is what creates confusion because we believe that we have the answer, we believe that we need to think and find a solution. And once we found it and apply it, ternyata kok masih tetap aku, overthinking, tetap anxiety, tetap insecurity, tetap self-doubt because, we are not aware of that pattern. We're not aware of that memory of hurt, wound, and trauma that we carry. And this is what Gate 47 is talking about. Jadi kalau 64 itu ada di crown, 47 itu ada di ajna, dan ini, the channel connecting gate 47, with the ajna center, and ajna center is the center for finding answers. Tapi gate 47 meskipun ada di ajna, it is telling us to be patient, to not run with the first answer that we find, ya. Jadi kalau misalnya kita sekarang, merasa bahwa what is happening in our mind is very crowded with thoughts, with fears, with doubt, ya. Jadi semacam air yang keruh. Nah, gate 47 is telling you to be patient and be still. Nanti semua, kotoran itu akan turun ke bawah, ya, and the water will become clear. And when the water is clear, we are able to see better. We're able to find better solutions. Dan ini, the essence that gate 47 is offering us, which is realization atau the awareness of how past experiences connect. Jadi kalau gate 64 kemarin is too busy thinking of all the patterns of past patterns and ya bisa aware atau tidak aware dengan, conditioning and past memories and, trauma and so on. Gate 47 is aware of that. This gate understands that, we go through different cycles, we go through different experiences, and each experience carry a lesson, carry a medicine, carry some sort of, enlightenment for us, ya. Jadi, so this is simbol dari enlightenment. So, this is the the time when you find your aha moment. Oh, now I understand. Now I can see better, ya. Tapi this understanding doesn't come as, uh, a result of you overthinking. This understanding comes when you let go of the need to find a solution atau letting go of things to fall into the pattern that you are familiar with. Just be still, be patient, and something will come, and you will feel that, yes, this is the right answer atau this is what you've been waiting for, ya. Dan gate 47 ini grounding gate-nya adalah gate 22. We'll talk about that, yeah. Then Uranus is still in gate 8, which is gate of contribution. Saturn is in gate 63, which is the gate of doubt. 45 ini the gate of royalty atau sharing, ya, distribution. Okay. Mercury is in gate of intimacy. Kalau if you want to know more about the lessons of Mercury retrograde dan Uranus retrograde, ya, ada videonya sudah saya bikin 2 minggu yang lalu. Please check that. It talks a lot about the kind of transformation and transmutation that we need to do right now. Karena pesan dari gate 47 is to not stop at the answer, but to use that mental oppression. Jadi that need to find a solution, that need to get out of our current state of being stuck, ya. To use your hurt, your wound, your trauma, atau yang disebut dengan your karma, ya, as a way to transmute, ya, to transform, and to transfiguration. Transfiguration ini lebih ke how you change your DNA. Misalnya ya, a lot of us have suffered a lot of self-induced illnesses. Maksudnya apa? Jadi penyakit yang disebabkan oleh ketidakselarasan di dalam diri kita sendiri. Aku dulu pernah kena autoimmune disease. And autoimmune disease are diseases that are caused by your own immunity system, where you are not working with yourself, where you are attacking your own defense system. Yeah, so we become sick, and once we are able to work with our own tadi ancestral memory, with our wounds, and healing our trauma, and purifying our mind, our heart, and our body and soul, we can affect our DNA, we can affect our physical composition. Jadi misalnya ya orang-orang yang olahraga, they can induce endorphins, and they can reduce cortisol and all of that. So by being able to transmute, yeah, your need to get away of that mental oppression, of your past hurt, of your past woundings, yeah, of your past suffering and pain, yeah, and transmute that, atau di bahasa aku alchemize that, yeah. You're able to actually affect your physical and psychological well-being. So di sini the bottom line is that our oppression, atau the way that we put so much pressure on ourselves, is the nuance and flavor of our own suffering and karma. Dan karma di sini bukan artinya we are doing something bad. Karma here basically means all that ancestral memory that we carry. Karma here means that it is that past understanding that we and wounding that we came here to transform, yeah. So during this lifetime are exactly equivalent to the greatness of our inner light. Their purpose is to awaken that light. Okay, so karma here is not bukan seperti it's not the way that we conventionally think about it, but karma is basically what you came here understanding that you need to transform. Seperti the concept of being wounded, and now you are in service of others to heal that wound, which is Chiron. Dan kita di Virgo season, and Virgo is also about healing that Chironic wound, ya, in order to relate more to humanity. Nah, grounding gate dari 47 tadi adalah G22. G22 ada di solar plexus, which is emotional center, which means that whatever mental anxiety, yeah, that you have, you can heal it by being present with your feelings and understand how your emotional cycle are acting out, okay? And to surrender to your moods. I know it might sound weird. Maksudnya apa surrender to your moods, Bu? It's not acting out on your moods. Jadi kalau aku lagi marah terus marah-marah atau lagi kesel terus ini ke orang lain, lashing out ke orang lain. No, it's actually surrendering to feeling angry. Just surrender to it. You don't have to do anything about it. You feel sad, surrender to that sadness. If you feel that you are disappointed, surrender to that. And look at which part of your body it is carrying that wound. Because when we are able to surrender, to be open, yeah, to whatever feeling can arise, we are going to free the mind of that pressure to find a solution atau to find coping mechanisms that will protect us from feeling deep emotions that we are too afraid to feel. Okay, so gate 22 is the gate of openness, being open to life and understanding that emotions come and go, moods change, and it's fine. We're human, and we came here to feel all the ups and downs of that emotional wave. This is the experience of being human, to dance with our emotional wave. Yeah. And kebetulan juga gate 22, gate 47 plus gate 63 adalah gate-gate di mana Saturn is retrograde at this period. So as if Saturn, which is the Lord of Karma, is telling you that your Dharma at this time is to focus on clearing your mind and being open to accepting whatever comes with that thought, accept that emotion and surrender to that. Yeah. Okay, so balik lagi ke gate 47, which is a victim of pattern, victim of your karma. Which is so funny because I interpret charts, yeah, birth charts, blueprint charts. Dan banyak yang mungkin merasa bahwa, okay, why did I have this chart? Misalnya, why is my Saturn conjunct Venus, which makes me unable to create intimate relationship, atau kenapa matahari aku itu ada di rumah 12, which is hidden, artinya I'm unable to shine, I don't have self confidence, atau mungkin pattern yang lain, I have Saturn di rumah 4 atau Pluto di rumah 4, which is making my childhood experience very strict, very aggressive, and a path where I need to grow out of gitu, and a place of suffering gitu. So it's not that we are bad, yeah, for having that a chart like that, but it is actually telling you that you chose that path because you are able to transcend it. Jadi in the spiritual field, kita sering bahas tentang transcendence. However, transcendence is not transcending your humanity. It's not transcending your physical 3D reality. Transcending is working with your blueprint that you were born with and being able to express the highest frequency of whatever pattern, yeah, or karma that you came with. It is the ability to walk in that mission, the mission that you chose, because our natal chart atau our human design chart, ya, yang I call them all blueprint charts, yeah. These are agreements that we made before we came here, and we knew at that time that there is a purpose for us to experience all that hardship, pain, and suffering, and all the wounding that we are experiencing, all the trauma, yeah, all the sadness, grief, and disappointments. They are actually catalysts atau fertilizers, let's say, yeah, the fertilizers that we can use to grow our own body of knowledge, body of service, body of purpose. Okay, so we are not victim of karma. Maybe we think that we have a bad chart atau we have a doomed fate gitu ya, atau our destiny is gloomy, but it's because we are unable to find that tadi, the light bulb, the aha moment. Yeah, we're not able to surrender, to wait until the water clears, and then be patient and move through it with grace and openness. Nah, the dilemma is the dilemma of ownership. And ownership di sini is, how are you able to accept that karma? How are you able to accept that you came here to heal wounds that maybe you didn't cause? At the, you came here to transform patterns that maybe you were not the one responsible for perpetuating them. And that's why a lot of us now are talking about cycle breaking generational traumas. Yeah, because the trauma didn't start with us. It started way, 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 way long time ago. Yeah, 7, 10 generations before us. And uh, it's not ours. Mungkin ya, we feel that that's not my responsibility, mungkin seperti itu. However, if you take ownership of that, you know that a part of it is you, because it is stored in our DNA, it's stored in our ancestral memory. And if you don't purify it, if you don't work through it, alchemize it, and then transmute it, then it is still part of you. It's going to stay stuck in you. So taking ownership of that wound, taking ownership of that ancestral heritage of wounding and suffering, and being able to transform and transmute through that. That is the dilemma that we need to move through. Yeah, so repressive nature-nya, if you do not accept this, then you become hopeless. Tadi, you see your chart and you just feel that you are victimized by your chart. You are victimized by every transit that happens. Oh, matahari sekarang lagi di gate 6, which is my unconscious sun. And as you know, unconscious sun itu adalah posisi di mana we are very much, very, very vulnerable to other people. Yeah. And I can feel it now. I can feel that anything small that my husband misalnya tells me, I'm very, very sensitive towards it. But well, you can be hopeless and say, ya iyalah, gitu kan unconscious sun aku, wajar aja kalau aku kayak gitu. So you become hopeless, or you can work through it. Now, reactive nature is being dogmatic, is feeling that you know all the answers, is not being open to accept more enlightenment, more awakening, and more realizations. Yeah. So ini tadi mungkin udah dibahas ya, oppression, transmutation, and transfiguration. And this is a little mantra for those of you who probably are feeling stuck atau feeling that you are unable to alchemize your wounds. Yeah. So I'm a master of transmutation. I transform my suffering by bringing it completely into the cauldron of my belly, because the belly is where all the alchemy is happening. It is in the fire of my belly that my karma is felt deeply and transmuted into pure light. It is not an easy experience. It is not a light load to carry, but I know it is my purpose. The heavier the load I carry, the more light potential is available to me. I embrace the pain. I embrace the joy. I embrace the in between, and there is wisdom in it all. Okay, then this is the path, yeah, of transformation. Gene key 44, then programming partnernya gene key 22 ya. So from oppression, tadi the need to find answer and solution. This is dishonor. Berarti kebalikannya is, how can you embrace that dishonor and accept and surrender and be open and be gracious. Yeah, be gracious that you have these experiences, that you are having this human experience and having this very tangible, yeah, 3D reality that you're able to transmute and you're able to transfigure, yeah, and you can accept all of that with grace. Okay, letting go of being hopeless or letting go of being dogmatic. So with this, I end this session. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.